Welcome to an epic journey. Here reality unfolds in overlapping layers, where the line between the human and the divine dissolves, and every choice reverberates through the ages. Time is a cycle, and war is an inevitable shadow that travels across the centuries. Over the next few minutes, we will travel through a story where honor and betrayal collide like primal forces, where the gods tilt destiny with a mere glance, and mortals strive to define their own paths. This is the legend of the Trojan War. Before the cries of battle echoed through the world of men, before swords were raised and destinies sealed, another conflict was already being waged, unseen, yet even more decisive. In the immortal halls of Olympus, the power play was beginning. Hera, also known as Juno, queen of the gods, bears a stern gaze, her jealousy burning hotter than Hephaestus's flames. Athena, daughter of Zeus, forged in the crucible of wisdom, analyzes every move like a master chess player, turning war into a meticulously planned strategy. Aphrodite, also known as Venus, born from sea foam, embodies irresistible desire and overwhelming passion. Her smile is a spark capable of setting empires aflame. Above them all, Apollo, god of the sun and prophecy, watches events unfold with an ambiguous gleam in his eye. Light and shadow coexist in his domain, and his favor can be both a blessing and a curse. The descent from Olympus brings with it the inevitability of fate. Mortals, kings, warriors, lovers, and strategists play their roles in a theater they cannot control. Menelaus, king of Sparta, sees his honor torn apart and swears vengeance. His brother Agamemnon bears on his shoulders the weight of decisions that will shape empires, proving that power is a double-edged blade. Achilles, a living legend, battles his own mortality as much as he does his enemies, while his friend and confidant, Patroclus, bears an unbreakable bond that fate will not spare. Odysseus, master of cunning, treads the thin line between heroism and manipulation, while warriors like Diomedes and Ajax inscribe their names on the fabric of time with blood and steel. Nestor, veteran of 1,000 battles, offers his wisdom to those who still live under the illusion of immortality. But war is not made of steel and bravery alone. It is woven from the invisible bonds of betrayal, desire, and vengeance. Clytemnestra, Agamemnon's wife, is a reminder that love can be as sharp as an assassin's blade. Aegisthus, driven by the rancor of a cursed lineage, manipulates the shadow of fate. At the heart of it all is Helen, whose beauty is a curse, whose very existence defies the logic of war. She is not merely a trophy, but a catalyst, an inextinguishable flame that drags nations into the abyss. On the other side of the conflict, Troy rises as a monument to pride and resistance. Paris, the impetuous prince, is both a victim of his own desire and the architect of the unfolding tragedy. His brother Hector is a bastion of honor, a warrior who knows that glory is fleeting, but the memory of his deeds can defy time. Old King Priam, with his unshakable dignity, faces war with a sorrow only a father can understand. Cassandra, cursed to foresee the future yet never be heard, cries out warnings that no one will heed. Andromache, a symbol of silent strength, fights not with weapons but with hope, a cruel yet unbreakable hope. Among Priam's children, one name is often forgotten, but it is marked by tragic fate: Polites. The youngest of the Trojan princes, he runs across the battlefield like an agile shadow. But not even his speed can deceive death. When Troy falls, his life ends on the steps of the altar, a cruel symbol of war's impiety. His killer, Neoptolemus, son of Achilles, who bears his lineage's fury like a burden and a curse. If Achilles was the storm that ravaged Troy, then Neoptolemus was the final thunder that sealed its fate. His fury knows no mercy, and his name will be remembered as the one who undid the last threads of Trojan glory. And when the walls fall and fire consumes what remains, when heroes are remembered and empires reduced to dust, One name will echo among the rubble: Aeneas. His fate is not to die with Troy, but to bear the weight of a new beginning. The son of Anchises and heir to Aphrodite's touch, he will become the architect of a new era. For just as war is inevitable, so is renewal, and from the blood spilled in the ruins of Troy, a seed of something greater shall emerge. The Trojan War is not merely a conflict, it is a cycle, a reflection of what men and gods are capable of doing, of creating, and of destroying. It is a story of honor and dishonor, of love and fury, of choices and their irreversible consequences. And with this introduction, I present to you the series, Troy, Chronicles of War, Gods and Heroes.